Some people said BingePipe was crazy for launching a streaming service inside a party pack of 5 games and offering no way to actually monetize it. And we're taking that under advisement. BingePipe, we're open to constructive criticism.
Before BingePipe, there was nothing for me. Now, I see everything. And it's too much. I know too much. Why are there so many?
BingePipe. Shh. You want more BingePipe programming, tough guy? How about...
Hi, I'm Sam. I've lived in this quaint New England town my whole life, which maybe isn't that long to you per se, but to me, it's a lifetime. Maybe when you're coming of age in New England.
Hey, Ma! Grab that wicked...
BingePipe has no choice but to present You Don't Know Jack. BingePipe. Laughter is the best. Medicine is a lie.
I'm Cookie Masterson, and if you think this is all some kind of a game, congrats on picking up context clues. I hope it's okay give you all nicknames: Renegade, Jackhammer, and the rest. Alright, let's move.
Time for question 1.
First, Muppet Shade. I don't really get this one, so I'm guessing it's a meme. If Kermit the Frog were sipping so much tea he needed to move to the country that leads the world in tea production, where would he move? India, but that's none of my business. China, but that's none of my business. Sri Lanka, but that's none of my business. Or Kenya, but that's none of my business. I love this part. China leads the world in tea production by 1 million metric tons. India, Kenya, and Sri Lanka are second, third, and fourth, respectively. Kermit only drinks black tea because it's not easy finding green.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Let's try, are you Ferkantig kidding me? Which of these poorly self-constructed answers mentions the founder of IKEA? Stieg Larsson, the answer of course is. Stefan Edberg, it did in 20th century. Ingvar Kamprad was it started by. Or Dolph Lundgren, founder is of it. Okay, let's take a look. This is an answer. Ingvar Kamprad founded IKEA in 1943. From and because the... Oh, sorry, I thought I assembled this question correctly, but there are a few leftover words. I'm sure that's not a bad sign.
Why don't we do it with 3?
Introducing Hardcore Relief, and you're gonna feel so much better after this this or that. I'm gonna read off 7 things, and for each, I want you to tell me if it's a part of a toilet or a type of pleasure aid sold by the adult novelty company Doc Johnson. Don't think too hard. I'm only giving you a few seconds to decide between a toilet part or a type of pleasure aid. And you're all doing this together, so pay attention. All set? Here we go. Flapper. C-ring. Wax ring. eclipse. Football. The majority of you are just average, but you geniuses, you really boned up that dis or dat.
Dissatisfaction has been noted.
Sounds like it's screw time.
That's right, Cookie. Using the screw makes it harder for all the other players to answer in a variety of...
Well, then let's get on with it.
We like to give you things, as long as they're not tangible.
You're my question for forevermore. I love you, my question for.
Next up, these are the questions. Anchor what? More like anchor where? Cambodia, Singapore, Pakistan, or South Africa? Okay, what'd you pick? Angkor Wat is a collection of temples. You are a collection of poor choices, and this is one of them. Angkor Wat is the biggest religious monument in the world. It's also the biggest tourist attraction in Cambodia. I personally experienced a miracle there. I was jet-lagged and rode a motorbike into a monk, and then he didn't press charges. It is a big, mysterious world. Up next, type equals squiggly bracket female comma entertainer squiggly bracket.
Accept all cookies, don't clear your cache. It's time for data mining.
You know, Binge Pipe goes the extra mile by getting to know you through your personal information.
But we have so much, we need help identifying data from our most famous users. Any hot singles in Chicago? Any living singles in my area? Where should I go on my girls' trip to find these elusive singles? Whose search history have we acquired? Jada Pinkett Smith, Wanda Sykes, Queen Latifah, or Brandy?
And how do we do? Check, please. Queen Latifah starred in Chicago and Girls Trip and was the lead character in the sitcom Living Single.
Queen Latifah does not actually hold royal power. It's just a name like Dr. Pepper or the Binge Pipe Privacy Agreement.
That's it for round one. The Vegas bookmakers need to see the current scores.
Currently, Player 3 is in the lead. Player 1, on the other hand, maybe you should try winning. Market research indicates that it's time for another screw.
Round 2 screws are more powerful, and they'll net you more cash for each player that gets the question wrong. So do not be afraid to use that thing. The rest of you better answer fast if you don't want to be screwed. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that.
Just wonderful, Cookie.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Here's one for you. Sparkling urine. About how many 12-ounce cans of LaCroix could my bladder hold at once? 1.7 cans of pamplemousse, 4 cans of cran raspberry, 5.5 cans of Muir pepino, or 8.2 cans of pure. Well, what do you know? Player 1 just screwed everyone. This question just got some added security. Let's see who got it. The bad news is your answer. The capacity of an adult bladder is about 600 milliliters, or 20.2 ounces, or 1.7 cans of delicious, delicious LaCroix. That explains why I'm peeing 47 times a day. That screw is a good move, player 1. Enjoy your cash.
L'asperge se moque de moi. 7.
Behold, Vansplaining. What's something a woke Rip Van Winkle would say to those around him after waking from his 20-year nap? Washingtonians, gender is not binary. New Yorkers, cultural appropriation is bad. Georgians, white privilege is real. Or, Kansans, I'm a feminist. Brace yourself. Player 5 has invoked the screw. No vowels for you. So what'd you pick? Rip Van Winkle, the short story by Washington Irving, takes place in the Catskill Mountains of New York State. An old white guy saying something progressive is how you know it's a work of fiction. Nicely screwed, Player 5. Have some cash.
Hey, question.
The algorithm demands your input. Would you like an easy question or a hard question? Choose on your devices now. Well, that was a waste of time. Binge Pipe will choose for you.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
Here we have a hard question. Oh, wait, I think there's been a typo. Which sandwich do they serve at Hardee's? The hard burger, the thick burger, the wide burger, or the flaccid burger? What'd you guys pick? Maybe try cheating? In theory, you could go into a Hardee's and order a thick burger. In theory. Next, tailor-made titles. What's in a name? Letters. Letters are in a name. Yeah, solve that one, Shakespeare. Which of these people would write Taylor in the blank space that asks for their patronymic name? Taylor Swift, James Taylor, Jonathan Taylor Thomas, or Dwayne the Taylor Johnson? Let's see how that shook out. In this case, the Taylor would be a nickname, and it's one that has failed to catch on. The patronymic name is also known as the family name, surname, or last name. It's something you can pass down through the generations, like those James Taylor cassettes my mom won't let me throw away. And how'd the audience fare? Good news! This audience is clueless. That means that right answer is worth even more. You can thank me later.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
This one's known as Future Ducktopia. It's time to travel to the far-off future. Imagine our society has crumbled to dust. I mean, more than it already has. In the year 4085, when future archaeologists are exploring the remnants of the Duck Dynasty, which of these coveted trophies will they find? A Purple Heart, a Pulitzer Prize, a Palme d'Or, or a Platinum Album? Hope you like what you picked.
Swing and a miss.
The Robertson family of Duck Dynasty fame released a Christmas album, Duck the Halls. It went platinum in the US. To be fair, the cast of Duck Dynasty is a lot like Santa Claus. They all have big beards, and I never wake up when they visit my home in the night. It's time for the attack. When you Oh, you know what you're doing. That's nice. Here's your clue. You got schooled. Pick the students that attended these educational institutions. Good luck. Player one takes it! Well done, Player one. I'm sweating that was so close. Wait, no, it's all that pig gristle I had for lunch. Either way,
You don't know Jack!
Hey, I'm Austin Creed. You might know me from my career as a sports entertainer or from my highly successful YouTube channel Up Up Down Down. But from now on, you're only going to know me from Binge Pipe. That's right. I just signed an exclusive multi-decade deal with Binge Pipe. Apparently. I don't really remember signing it, but they have all the paperwork, so I guess I did. I'll be hosting hours and hours of Binge Pipe programming right from this tiny locked room in Binge Pipe headquarters. And I'll be wrestling for the Binge Pipe Wrestling League, which they assure me
Binge Pipe's menu screen offers everything you need to start a trivia game.